Hi everyone and welcome. This is Alex here of Advice by Alex on Etsy, and I'm here to do a twin flame reading for the collective. I was really drawn to this for the past couple days, but it just hasn't worked out that I was able to do the reading, and I was like, why isn't it working out? But then I know it's all about divine timing, and I just felt this pull and I had to do one today for everybody. Excuse me. Almost done with the little cold that I had, but it's still a little bit there. Just a little left. It's kind of like a hangover when you have a hangover, but it is still there. So it's basically where it's like that. So, but anyway, hopefully you guys are doing well. Today is Wednesday, March 16th. 2022. And if you guys would like a personalized angel reading with me, I'll leave all that information in the description box below, so that way you can find me and then we can work together on an even deeper level. And there are also many ways to get free readings, so reduced rate readings. So now is the time to take advantage of that. And also, if you too would like to send in your question to get a chance to get it read in a weekly angelic message video, I'll leave that information in the box below. And please send your name and your date of birth, and if there's a person involved, their name and date of birth. And only the initials and date of birth will be read, so you know when your question is up. And basically, you will know when your question is read, and especially if you watch the YouTube video every week for the weekly, then you'll be able to know when it is, because it's on a first come, first served basis. And also, when you are sending that question, please title the email Weekly Angelic Message Video, as I get a lot of emails from clients and also from different other venues. So it's important that you do that, because otherwise I might miss it, and I don't want to be able to miss it for you, okay? So take advantage. I take advantage of free. You should take advantage of free as well. Also, don't forget to check out the March special on Etsy, the one question 24-hour turnaround for $5. And then also, it was normally $15 because of the turnaround. Also on Etsy, I did want to let you guys know that I did add 2 additional readings today, so go check those out. So I added a 30-minute emergency phone reading to the listing, and I also added a 1-hour emergency phone reading. Both are different prices. The $30 emergency phone reading is $60, and the 1-hour emergency reading is $120. So, and those can be used the same day to get you placed in a priority setting for a reading. And then also you can use it the next day. So they're good for when you need answers now and you don't want to wait for the regular 5 to 10 business days. But normally my turnaround time is pretty quick for a reading, unless the energy-wise I'm feeling down and I reach out to you and then I let you know. And I always appreciate when my clients are understanding of that, because I always like to say you get the reading when you're supposed to get the reading and you are able to understand the messages. So sometimes I've had to wait for over 10 days for a reading, so just because they were booked. So I went to a more well-known person, but I had to wait. And then it was just the right timing for that message for me. So, but we're kind of taking this a little chill. It's kind of like if we're doing a live on the YouTube, but it's not like a live, because I unfortunately do not have enough subscribers to be able to go live, which I would love to be able to go live. So that way we can interact together and things like that. So it is, if we can get to 1,000 subscribers, as you guys know, I've been talking about it, and you will get a chance to get a giveaway as well. So we do have, I'm going to give away a deck. for an individual. So, yeah, that is definitely there. Excuse me. So that is always a part of it. So, let us get in here to the reading portion, shall we? Oh, and if I didn't mention, please check me out on my podcast, which I'll leave that information in the description box below. And then also, please check me out at Meet Your Psychic, where I am an advisor there. And we offer phone, email, chat, and text readings. And then my extension is 1884. So that's another way to get a hold of me, because I'm usually on there a lot. So that is definitely another way in order to get a hold of me as well. I'm just really thirsty. So I also do Uber, guys, today, and the Uber that I did for today took me out to the country, and I was like, okay, because I was like really happy about going to the country, but it was 35 minutes out. I was like, oh my goodness, but the lady was really nice, and I really much enjoyed the ride, and this was really helping me to ground myself, basically. So, and I love doing that every once in a while. So that is, and I love the country. I am a country soul at heart. I love country music. I love going to country concerts and things like that. So that is definitely my vibe. So, but let's get started here, shall we? We're going to be using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart Oracle card deck by John Holland. So that is where we are. Alright. So, what does everybody on YouTube need to know about their twin flame and soulmates? What does everybody on their twin or my YouTube need to know about their twin flame and soulmates? And you guys know by now I get tongue-tied. Alright, let me clear the cards here a little bit. Clear. 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 Alright. What does everybody on my YouTube page need to know in regards to their soulmate and twin flame? Twin flame and soulmate. Okay. Okay, that one wanted to come out. Very excellent card. Alright. There is a lot of overthinking going on, guys, just so you know. They're pointing me to the crown chakra. Alright. Okay, so I feel like for the collective with soulmates and twin flames, I feel like we are going through a soul evolution. So we are going to be going on our path where we need to be able to learn the lessons in order to take us to our divine masculine, because I feel like a lot of divine feminines are watching this. But we are on a path where we are learning our lessons so that we can get to our twin flame soulmate. So that is definitely there. Because I just am seeing a scroll, and they are showing me lessons. So I think that as soul contract lessons. You think there's a basic lessons that we learn? There is. But there are even more deeper lessons underneath it, where we need to be able to release and heal before we actually go into our reunion, as you guys are very much aware of. So let us get in here to the cards. More messages will come out that way. So the first card here is that we have is Manifest, and it is card number 1. So What the angels are really telling me is with this card, it's all about alignment. So things are going to be coming into alignment. So I do feel that right now it's all about aligning ourselves in order to get to the right vibration so that we can attract our twin flame and soulmate to us. So as you guys know, it is a process of manifestation. You can do, what I like to do is dream boards or vision boards. You can do it that way. Or you can talk to God, Jesus. God is a good listener. But the angels, your spiritual team. So they are there where you can talk to them about it and things like that. So, and you can also work on doing positive affirmations. So those actually are really good. But it's all about the power of manifestation right now. So it's all about learning how to align ourselves to get to the point where we can attract them back into our lives, especially if there's in the no communication phase. So that is there. And there's a message that is attached to manifestation when you are manifesting. It's about letting go of the fear and worry, and also letting go of the control as well. So that is there. So that is a whole nother little thing, because I know a lot of us like to try to control the outcomes that we have, but it's all about surrendering. So allowing us to have the faith, because those are two major lessons. Trust and faith are two major lessons for a lot of twins. So that is there. Hands down, trust and faith is the most hardest lesson. And it's a really one of the major lessons that we got to be able to be comfortable within our own skin about. Oh, Tenny went over there. Why are you looking at the... I don't know if you can see it. You can see that he's looking at the couch pillow for whatever reason. You would think that's like not an exciting view, but whatever. He has all of the windows open where he can look out. So I don't know. But the next one here is the Seek card. And it is card number 7. I had to double check. The Seek card number 7. And this is all about both parties are trying to understand the connection. As I do feel a strong romance or a strong soulmate connection, which is the both of you as twin flames or soulmates, and it's a very deep connection compared to other connections. So you guys are both trying to understand the connection in different ways. You guys are the divine feminines are trying to understand how we can get the person back to us, and why the connection is taking so long, and all those little naggy things that are in our little head that are hamster wheels that we talk about. Yep, those are very, very true. So the next part, which is the divine masculine, they are at the point of trying to understand why they can't let the divine feminine go. And that is very true, because they are thinking in their head, what is with that connection? And because they feel it, even though they may not express it to you personally, they do feel the connection, and in lieu of the connection and things like that. So they do understand at a very deeper level. So that is there. So next is that we have is card number 8 is success and growth in reverse. And this is all about the success and growth upright is that it's there and is beautiful. And right now it's more of a slow development for the success and growth part. So we're trying to establish the success out of this connection, basically, for both parties. As this relates to the Seek card. So that is there. The next card here is that we have is the Base Chakra. Good chakra to work on and letting go of fear and worry, because as you guys know, if you see my lives, or my YouTube videos, or TikTok, or anything, I talk about that the solar plexus is all about passion, anger, manifestation, aggression, but it's also the foundation of our security. So, like our personal belongings and things like that. And that is definitely the root chakra. So it is imperative to work on your root chakra right now. But this is all about things are a bit rocky on the foundation of the chemistry and the connection between the both of you, because you both are in a place where you're like in a state of confusion, which a lot of divine masculines go through a state of amnesia. So that is definitely happening for a lot of divine masculines right now, because they're forgetting a lot of what actually made them fall in love with you in the moment of the first initial meeting. So that is there. So it's all about that establishing that foundation. And you, for the divine feminines, it's about you having a foundation to go back on in regards to the healing process. So you're re-understanding what the foundation of the connection is for you at this time. So you guys are really working on that healing process, the healing journey. Some of you are at the dark night of the soul, some of you are at the healing process, and some of you are at the surrender process, where communication tends to start up again. But it's a long startup process with communication. It's not instant like we all wish it was instant. Boy, do I ever, because my twin flame and I have not talked since 2017. And damn, that was a bitch. I'm sorry for the little kiddos that are out there, but you shouldn't be watching this anyway. You can watch my other videos, but I think you're too young to have a soulmate or twin flame. Or you should enjoy your kid reunion. Enjoy the life of kids where there's no worries. So, and this also helps with us having no worries. So that's the perfect example. Allowing our inner child to come out. And the more that we have our inner child to come out, there was a point behind that. I knew there was a point behind why that came up. Whenever something comes out of my mouth, and when I'm doing it, reading it, is always valid for message from the spirit. So you just gotta pay attention. I've learned this, because things that come out of my mouth during a reading, I don't typically say in real life. So, I'm like, where did that stuff come from? So it's spirit doing its job. So yeah, that is definitely there. The foundation, allowing our inner child to come out, to be happy and carefree. Because a lot of us are going through that. A lot of turmoil, and that inner emotions are driving us crazy, and things like that. So that is there. Alright. So the overall cards here are both in reverse. So the giving and receiving in reverse. It's card number 6. So obviously, right now, the giving and receiving on their part is not so good. And things like that. So that is there. Where the connection is like mainly one-sided right now. Excuse me, I have not had issues all day, so I do feel like working on your throat chakra is imperative. Because my coughing was really good during this, so I feel like a lot of us are having communication issues, whether it's with a divine masculine or meaning that we are not being honest with ourselves too. So that is also a message. So in reverse is the Master card. It is card number 15. Reduced down, it's number 6. And this is all about them holding the key to your heart. They have the key to your heart, and they're trying to unlock it. And you are also trying to hold the key to your heart in. So your heart is, you're keeping a protective guard over, it's almost like a shield of where you are having that protective heart. So, and it's not allowing other people to come into your life to be able to heal and to be able to grow because of fear. And also fear of rejection and hurt and depression and anxiety. All those emotions all boil down to one. So, yeah. Oh, and I forgot to point out the other two cards. I'm so sorry. Believe and Succeed, along with that card, was the Balance card. Card number 14, reduced down. It's card number 5 right now. So that is definitely there. So it's all about allowing both of your lives to get in balance again, because I feel like a lot of us have gotten out of balance and we are not really in alignment with our path right now. So that makes sense. I think the messages are making sense right now, aren't they not? Because I feel like the messages are perfectly making sense with what is going on energetically. Oh. Okay. So let's get on to the next deck. Okay. So we're going to use the Kyle Gray deck by the Angel Prayers by Kyle Gray. So I'm sorry if it's a little... Focus. There's a little bit of glare, but I'm trying to... Angel Prayers, Kyle Gray. Alright, one of my favorite decks. So what does everybody on YouTube need to know in regard to their Twin Flame and Soulmate? Ooh, okay. We had that in a couple days ago on my TikTok. I think we had it on YouTube as well. Remind me if it was. Because I don't remember what is what anymore. Ah! Oh my gosh! Yay! Oh my gosh, what a beautiful message. Okay, so the first card here is that we have is Peaceful Warrior, Archangel Ariel. And it is, thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace. So this is allowing yourself to set the boundaries with other people. Not only with yourself, family, friends, but also with your divine masculine or the divine feminine, if you are the divine masculine watching this. But this is also a very important message, to be able to stand your ground, having the courage to be able to move forward. This is very much associated with Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael is here to protect you and to be able to guide you through this process, along with Archangel Raphael, because he is definitely an important dude in this connection, to heal the wounds and everything like that. So it's very much important to work closely with Archangel Raphael at this time. So, and then we also have the courage, the confidence, and also the creativity, the sexual chemistry, the wellness. Taking care of yourself is also the main message here. So, thinking of new ways to be at a peaceful state. So, allowing yourself to get that. And that goes with that balance card. So the next card here is that we have is the inner voice. Thank you, angels, for guiding me through my inner voice. So, that is there. And this is all about trusting your gut, trusting your intuition, allowing yourselves to be able to trust in yourself. Because you are the one that holds the answers already. We just have to be able to allow ourselves to face them. Sometimes facing the message or facing the truth is the hardest part, because we put up barriers around us to see what is not true or anything like that. So that is an important message, because I feel like a lot of us on this twin flame journey and the twin flame soulmate portion is that we have lost who we are. And in order to refine ourselves, we have to allow ourselves to go on this journey to find the authentic person. So I'm on a journey in finding my authentic voice and who I am, and healing the wounds. And sometimes when the wounds come up, it is where they are painful, because it is a painful process to take away the onion layers and things like that. And there's a lot of pain associated with that, but we gotta trust our gut in knowing which wound to be, or the bandage to be able to take off, basically. So that is definitely there. So, and that goes along with Peaceful Warrior. So, yay. Alright. So the next card here is that we have is New Beginning. And it is, thank you, angels, for opening up the doors to change. I am ready. And it is also Archangel Zachiel is coming really in, and he's all about the balance as well. So, and that is pointing back into the balance card. When things are in balance, there are a new horizon for you. And we are going into a new portion where we are going to be into a much happier state of mind. So that is there. And things like that. So it's going to be really exciting to get to this point. I'm excited for a new beginning. Are you excited for a new beginning? Alright. So the next one here is that we have is Shine Your Light, which is Archangel Uriel. And it is, thank you, Uriel, for helping me to share my light with the world. So it's time to share your life purpose. This is all about understanding your life purpose and where you fit into this world, in this 3D dimension, basically. So that is definitely there, and along with the twin flame soulmate connection. Alright, so the next card here is that we have is Loved One in Heaven. And it is, thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing close to me at this time. So that is definitely there. So you have your loved ones in heaven that are guiding you. I'm trying to hold back because I sense spirit here, and they're really wanting to come through. And I'm debating on whether or not I want to let them in during this reading. If somebody comes through in spirit, I will let you guys know, because I feel like one is on the verge of coming through. I love mediumship, and I do. It just takes a lot of energy out of me. It can be very draining to connect on a deep level like that. So, that is there. So, I'm just really trying, and things like that. So, but we'll see if somebody comes through. I'm just tuning in, and let me tune in for a moment and see if anybody wants to come through. Okay, so I am getting somebody from the other side that is trying to come through, so I'm going to allow this connection to come through. That is definitely there. So right now they're what Spirit is making me feel is that they're laboring my breathing. So I feel like this is at the point of when they were passing. I feel like what I'm hearing is I feel like it was sudden. But what they are really telling me is all that it was sudden and unexpected, but it was peaceful at the same time. Like it's kind of almost like they lay down one day, they took a nap, and then they never woke up from it. Is what I'm really feeling with that. And I'm getting the words emphysema. So I'm really getting the emphysema with the lungs, and it's all like almost like my lungs are having a hard time breathing, and it's like really hard to be able to take a deep breath. So right now, especially with the connection with the spirit, and really what that is that they have emphysema is the word that's really coming up with this connection. I feel like they were a smoker in real life because I'm getting the sensation of smoking, and that is really much a part of the message and things like that. So that is there. But yeah, so I'm sensing if they are male or female here. What I'm really feeling is it's more of a male figure. I have other females around me right now, but I'm really drawn to this one connection that is really trying to come through for you guys. So, and he's really making his presence known. What I'm also feeling is that I really feel that he was, at the end of his life, he was more wheelchair bound. So I do feel the sensation of having been in a wheelchair for the ending of his life. They're also really pointing me to football. So whenever the connection to football is for somebody, and a grandpa figure, because it is definitely a grandfather figure that is coming forward at this time. And it's like somebody with a name of Paul, Saul, or something similar to that. And it's like all name. And it's definitely like very much Strawland is coming in. And I keep feeling that he passed in his 70s. Was really what I'm being shown. I'm tuning in even deeper to get deeper messages. Hold on, guys. And it's not always as easy as it looks with mediumship. Right. So he is also showing me a picture of the cross. So usually my symbol of the cross is that they either die peacefully or that they were religious here in the physical world. So I do feel like this was a religious person here in the physical world, and they weren't really aware of the spiritual part, but they had experiences in their life, is what I'm hearing. But they were trying to be in denial of those experiences. Um, any other messages Paul saw? What I'm really feeling is that he's regretting not being able to see somebody else. So I feel like he was a person that died on his own, and nobody was able to be with him. I actually sense that this was more of a recent passing. You know, the health scare that everybody has going on in the world. I believe he died from that. So I'm not able to say the name on YouTube, but it is related to that. So I think that's part of his passing as well, is what I'm being shown. For whatever reason, he's bringing me to a bedside where he's like by himself in the bed. That is really what I feel like. I'm looking down on him during this time, and I feel like he's sorry for his daughter and that he never got to say goodbye. The message that I'm really coming up is that I feel like he feels like he was a failure as a father, because I feel like you guys had issues sometimes in life where you were arguing and things like that, and where you didn't always get along. And he regrets the decisions that he made in order to be able to have that. So that is there. Yeah. So, but yeah, those are some of the messages. He's kind of more of a quiet demeanor. Not really outspoken, but he had a sense of personality for sure. But he was more quiet. But yeah, because the connection is slowly fading away. So I feel like he made his presence known, and he was able to get that point across. So that is the thing. So I think the point of his message was that he was sorry that he left, and he had some regrets in his life. But he wished he was able to show more love to the daughter and his children. So, but that is there. So, if I keep this up, then I'm never going to get through the reading. So, you never know what comes on the little old tube of Alex here. So we started off Twin Flame, and then we went into Mediumship and all around. So we definitely have our work cut out for us. I'm just like, oof, kind of thing. So that is there. Oof, now I'm hot. Interesting. But I feel like there's other people around me, other spirits, but yeah, that is there. So the overall cards here is that we have is the love and accept yourself. And it is, thank you, angels, for lovingly guiding me to self-acceptance. So I feel like a lot of us are working on accepting ourselves for who we are. So I feel like the divine feminines are working on finding themselves and accepting themselves for who they are. I feel like the divine masculines are finding themselves as well, because they feel lost in who they are, and they don't really have a version of who to turn to. So they are being blinded basically. And some of them might be even afraid to face their own sexuality. I feel like that's a lot of them, too. So, that is definitely there. I don't know why the A-team always does that. I'm so sorry, guys. But that is like the message with that card. Alright, so we do have is this spiritual abundance. And it is, thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. Archangel Jophiel is very much coming forward and helping with spiritual abundance and self-acceptance, self-love, and really helping you to have that spiritual abundance, the prosperity that's around, helping the relationship to grow, basically. So that is there. I'm debating. I'm sure you guys want me to do more mediumship. I'm just seeing if there's any other spirits that are wanting to communicate with me this evening. So, I'm not really feeling any other ones that are wanting to come through very strongly, and things like that. So we will do that another day. I'm always up for continuing to work on my mediumship abilities and things like that. So I feel like I'll do a video just for mediumship. How does that sound? So we'll do that when I feel drawn to doing that. I'm sure that will be coming up very shortly. Because I feel like I opened the door for Spirit to be able to do that more often. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the messages. I also wanted to draw a spirit animal for you guys from the Archangel Animal deck. Alright. So, this is the Archangel Animal Oracle card deck by Diana Cooper. We're just going to draw one card really quickly and see what everybody needs to know. Alright, so we have the Deer Pet card. Awesome card to have. So this is all about partnership and alliance, things coming into alignment. It's also about letting go of the control and allowing yourselves to be going with the flow, pointing to the solar plexus. And it's trust in the support of the universe, and Archangel Michael and faith. So those are the angels. Very beautiful card. So looking into the meaning of deer, the spiritual meaning, to be able to decipher that. So that is there. But until next time, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening and St. Patty's Day. And that it is good that you eat a lot of good food. And until next time, everybody, stay safe. God bless you. And if you like this channel, subscribe, like, share, all the works. And I appreciate each and every one of my viewers. My heart goes to yours, and vice versa. And you're welcome into my home and things like that. So love mutually, and God bless you. Angel blessings, and I will talk with you very soon. Bye, everybody.